Good morning, Marjorie.
Good morning, ma'am.
Can you tell us about yourself?
Yes, ma'am. I'm Marjorie Blancaflor, 26 years old, single mother, and with one kid.
Okay, I have few questions for you to answer, Marjorie, so let's start. Okay, why do you
Yes.
want to work as a maid?
To earn money and to help my family.
Why you choose Malaysia when there is a lot of other country?
Because the people is nice.
How are you qualified for this job?
I'm overqualified, ma'am, because I know how to work in house.
Okay, may I know what was your educational level is?
I am I college undergrad, ma'am.
What was your latest working experience?
I'm working in Dubai, ma'am, as a waitress, and I'm working in Saudi as a household worker.
Okay, do you have experience of taking care of babies?
Yes, ma'am.
Whose babies did you take care before?
My daughter, ma'am.
How about assisting elderly? Do you have experience?
No, ma'am.
Okay, are you willing to learn?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are you willing to work with a family where the mother-in-law or any relative stay together?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any other special skills?
Yes, ma'am.
Like?
Like cooking, taking care of baby,
Okay,
taking care of kids.
okay. Currently, right now, are you still working?
No, ma'am.
Do you know how to cook?
Yes, ma'am.
What sort of food can you cook?
A Filipino food and a little Arabic food.
Okay, are you aware that you will have to do washing, cleaning, ironing, and cooking?
Yes, ma'am.
From all the house chores that I have mentioned to you, which do you like most?
Cleaning, ma'am.
If ever you will be selected to come here and work, who will take care of your child?
My mother, ma'am.
You are not allowed to use handphone during working hours.
Yes, ma'am.
You are only allowed to use handphone after you finish all the works and when going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
You are strictly needed to surrender the handphone to your employer in the morning and your employer will return back to you once you're going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
If ever your employer finds out that you're abusing of using your handphone and it's affected your working performance, your employer will confiscate your handphone.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you agreed to the rules and regulation for the handphone?
Yes, ma'am.
How many years is the contract as you agreed and understands?
Uh, there is, ma'am.
Can you describe for us your attitude?
I'm a patient person, ma'am.
How can you assure to us that you will work hard here in Malaysia?
I follow the rules and regulation for in the house, ma'am.
Can you promise not to use the house telephone without the permission of your employer?
Yes, ma'am. I promise.
Can you promise not to put on makeup but to dress properly while work?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to invite friends and relatives without the consent of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to ask for advance salary from your employer under any circumstances?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you really understand of the rules and regulation of the agency?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you pay any placement fee for you to come to Malaysia to work as a maid? Okay, can you promise not to ask for advance salary from your employer under any circumstances?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you really understand of the rules and regulation of the agency?
Yes.
Okay, do you have any history of sickness, breast cancer, or any other illness?
No, ma'am.
Do you pay any placement fee for you to come to Malaysia to work as a maid?
No, ma'am.
Do you suffer from any skin diseases, allergies, or physical defect?
No, ma'am.
Have you suffered from any serious illness?
No, ma'am.
Do you smoke, Marjorie?
No, ma'am.
Have you undergone any operation before?
No, ma'am.
Are you medically fit or are you fit to work?
Fit to work, ma'am.
Are you in any medication right now?
No, ma'am.
Are you allergic with any food?
No, ma'am.
Are you prepared to work for the employer of different races?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you prepared to eat the type of food taken or given by your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you afraid alone in the house?
No, ma'am.
Are you afraid of dogs or other pets?
No, ma'am.
Can you promise to work according to instruction from your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any family members working in Malaysia?
No, ma'am.
We have finished our question section. Marjorie, let's proceed for case study. I have a case study for you and I want you to respond truthfully. Okay, upon arrival in
Okay, ma'am.
Malaysia,
Yes.
within 6 months only, if in
Yes, ma'am.
case one of your family members passed away, Marjorie, what will you do?
Yes. I'll continue my contract, ma'am. I finish and I will send money.
If in case your employer is watching you, what do you want to tell them why they need to hire you?
Okay. I hope, ma'am, you can choose me because I have hardworking and a patient person.
Tell us about yourself again.
I'm Marjorie Blancaflor, 26 years old, single mother. I have one daughter.
And why do you want to work in Malaysia as domestic helper?
Because to earn money and to help my family.
Okay, thank you very much, Marjorie. We will update to your agency if there is any selection made by the employer.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.